All right, so 1 year ago, me and my ex-wife separated. Now, you say separated, not divorced. Let me explain a little bit. We're in the state of North Carolina. You have to be separated for 1 full year before you can actually be divorced or file for divorce. And also, it took about 4 months of back and forth for us to be legally separated. So we're actually not going to be divorced until December, even though this is August. But with that said, it has just been me financially, because I was able to keep the house. Part of the agreement that we came up with separation wise. What I did have to do, however, is take all of the debt. So I got to keep the house. I took all the debt. We split our kids 50-50, no child support either way. With that said, all of these bills were acquired while we were married. We have vastly different agreements of how we should spend money, me and my ex-wife, as you will quickly see here. But all this debt was acquired together. May not have been what I wanted to do, but it was done together. We're going to look at 5 credit cards that we had going on and the differences now. Keep in mind, I do not have her income anymore. This is my income. We were a 2-income family and still acquired this much debt. The biggest one, the number one, the highest hitter I'm going to go ahead and talk about is our bank card. Wells Fargo credit card at time of separation had $20,771.27 on it. That's a lot to run up. There's a lot to run up. Currently, right this very second, it has $18,126.90. That is a difference of $2,644.37. Not bad, paying it down. Next one is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and probably catch some hate on some comments for this one. The Amazon card. The Amazon card. $11,712.46. Yes, that one hurt a lot. Now let me go ahead and put an asterisk by this. I did use this credit card for a couple different reasons. One being the payment really doesn't change. The minimum payment is just so stinking sky high. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or $12,000. The stinking minimum payment is sky high. And 2, the state of North Carolina would not let me make a payment plan for taxes. I was planning on not filing single for my taxes, and so I owed the state of North Carolina some tax money, and they wanted it right now. So I did use the Amazon card for that. With all of that said, as I said, you should have an asterisk. I owe $11,200.01. That comes to a balance of $512.45 that I have paid down on that credit card. Next one is another Wells Fargo credit card that I actually started because I had to pay her parents' rent. Yep. This one hurts a little bit. At time of separation, $4,917.17. Currently, right this second, $4,741.65. That is a negative, or I paid $175.52. I really didn't like that card. I don't like the way that it started. The next one are 2 of sort of the same card. They're actually a medical credit card that we had to take out for medical bills that we had, sort of to avoid collections and things like that. It's 2, but it's the same one, same one. I'm gonna say both numbers. Starting balance on one of them was $3,386 even. Currently, it's $3,193.96. That gives me a paid off of $192.04. The other one is $4,067 starting balance. Current balance is $3,019.36. Paying off $347.64. It's a lot paid down. How much paid down is it? All in total, I've paid down $3,872.02. Woo, that's a lot of money that I've paid down. And quite honestly, I have nothing more to show for it. I don't even drive cars that cost that much. But in 1 year, I've paid down $3,800 just in credit cards. That's not including house payment and various other bills that come up. So I like these numbers. Pretty impressed with myself. Kind of happy to see it going. I want to do another one of these videos again in 1 year to see if my numbers sort of fluctuate again. And if they do, then that's going to be great. I've already got a better plan sort of set up. I didn't have a plan at time of separation to do this. We separated and I was like, shoot, I'm going to start paying stuff down. Did not come up with a plan. I have since come up with a plan right around January or so. So really only about 8 months that I've actually had a plan on how to pay all this debt down. But it's really working out for me. And keep in mind, I'm doing this on one income with a house. So it's working out pretty good. I hope it helps. You guys, doing this for inspiration, really. If you need to be inspired on how to pay off some debt, sort of make the hard choice and do it. That's what I did. And it's no fun. Hope it helps. Thank you much.